Sir, I'm the first squad leader for 1st Platoon Charger Company 1-5 Infantry Battalion, and my mission is to destroy Objective Phantom, to deny enemy influence throughout the battalion's area of operations. Objective Phantom contains a mortar team that can exhibit IDF capabilities throughout the area of operations. My squad is split into 2 different teams, Alpha and Bravo, and Alpha team's task is to attack to destroy the objective. They're the main effort, and their key weapon systems are the N249 and the M320. Bravo team has the exact same weapon systems, the M249 and M320, but they are the support element. And there's also an attached weapons team with an M240 Bravo that we are going to use on our mission. I'd like to orient you to this map of AO Ronin, where my mission will take place. Objective Phantom is here. There's also Objective Reaper and Objective Ghost for 2nd and 3rd Squad. They will be attacking and suppressing those objectives. There's also AO Amrock, which is separated through this thick mountainous range that is severely restrictive to both enemy and friendly forces. And there's also AO No Slack, right west of this river. Our area of operations will take place from 31 northing to 37 northing, and then 19 easting to 08 easting. Now for terrain, again, I'd like to specify there's a very thick mountainous range here, and it is severely restrictive for both friendly and enemy forces. I'd like to reiterate that again. There is much mountainous and hilly terrain throughout the entire AO Ronin. And there's also line of sight disadvantages for both enemy and friendly forces because they cannot see through the line of sight blockages. Now, from north to south, there is a river flowing. AO No Slack is right here, capable of an enemy motorized platoon that can easily reinforce the different objectives throughout AO Ronin. There is also an airbase towards the southeast containing 1 platoon of enemy Z-10K attack helicopters, and their trigger for usage of reinforcement is identification of key battalion high enablers, so big unit sizes. Their response time is 30 minutes. There's also a battery of PL-66 howitzers that can exhibit IDF capabilities throughout the entire area of operations, as well as the mortar. Now, the howitzers will only respond to platoon-sized elements or higher, and their response time is 10 minutes throughout AO Ronin, again, where a mission is taking place. And the mortar's response time is about 5 minutes, and that attacks periodically depending on the units and engagement. Their reinforcements are coming from AO No Slack, again, this big motorized infantry platoon going through this avenue of approach that I drew right here on Route Camaro. There is also a squad positioned here that can then distribute reinforcements to our objective mission through these different avenues of advances, 5 and 6. Now, our avenue of advance, I would like to say, for my mission, our primary avenue advance is Avenue Advance 1, right here. It's the most direct and primary avenue to reach the objective. Now, these other objectives will take place only if necessary due to a screening element. It is a squad that is screening this area right along here that may influence the primary mission's course of action, which may divert us to go this route. Now, these civilian cities or villages around here, they must be taken into account because the enemy has positioned forces in civilian villages. Now, they can use this for cover and concealment, and as well, they have a civilian populace that is still there. They were not evacuated, so that means that friendly forces have to be cautious when moving through them because they don't know if there is civilians. So engaging the enemy in these civilian villages may be quite dangerous. Now, for key terrain, there is a bridge right directly here. That is the one connecting AO Noslack to AO Ronin, and this bridge is what will be supplying this platoon-sized motorized reinforcements into the objective. That is extremely crucial for our mission because an entire platoon or multiple squads reinforcing my mission could be costly and detrimental. There's also another key objective point at the intersection of the roads that if reinforcing elements were to come, they would have to cross through that intersection. Now for weather, the visibility is going to be very poor at night. This will affect both enemy and friendly units because we have no night vision capabilities, no nods, and no infrared capabilities. So it'll be very hard to see for enemies to see friendlies and vice versa at night due to the lack of visibility. There are very light winds that are coming south west, so from here going up, and then this could cause a problem to friendly forces due to friendly forces moving from the northeast. That means that southwest winds, the winds are blowing from the south, or blowing to the southwest, meaning friendly forces, it could take their smells and then distribute them to the objective. So enemy forces could possibly be able to smell debris, fires, or other things from friendly forces. Precipitation is moderately high. It is highly likely or moderately likely that there will be precipitation, which may drown out our mission and the sounds that are going on, such as movement or potential gunshots from distances away. So it is extremely important that we move at night to then block the enemy's visibility and dampen their sense of hearing. There's a lot of cloud cover. It is going to be 89 to 99% cloudy. So aerial reinforcements are unlikely. And it is also going to be pretty hot and very humid. So friendly forces are going to be sweating a lot more and going to get really fatigued through the movements. So it is very important that we stay hydrated, and enemy forces aren't going to be moving as much, so it's more of a benefit to them. For our enemy, there is an enemy squad positioned here with its headquarters. There's also another squad from the platoon here to disrupt any movement coming from Route Camaro. Again, this screening element squad right here is another squad, and then the mortar team. The platoon is at 90% capacity, so I'm assuming that each squad, instead of having 9 packs, will only have 8. Now the key weapon systems, the platoon is going, and each squad is motorized and will have a mounted QJZ 89, which is the equivalent to a US M2 on top of a CSK 141, so a mobility vehicle. They will all have US equivalents to snipers, M240 Bravos, and M320 grenade launchers at each squad's disposal. For the and so again, this is the range of the mortar that we are trying to take place. It is a PP-87 with a 4,000 meter capability, and the controlling squad by our mortar team is meant to support this mortar team that is trying to disrupt the entire area of operations. Now, for the squad, our specific squad, they have a QLG-10. They have 2 of them, which are the equivalents of M320s, with a range of 200 meters, meant to support. They also have their CSK positioned here, I'm assuming, at the road, because a CSK is a vehicle and has to park at the road. There's also the mortar team here, and they will have 4 packs equivalent to M4s with snipers and M320s coming around here. So QJZ 89s and then QBU 88s. And the squad is here patrolling. Yeah, so this is our concepts. This is our concept sketch for a possible route that we can take. Our patrol base is here, going down to Objective Phantom. 3rd squad will then attack Objective Ghost. 2nd will attack Objective Reaper to distract from the main effort of attacking Objective Phantom. And reinforcing elements at AO No Slack. Are here, and they're around 3,500 meters away, around 40 minutes away. Pending any further questions, this concludes my paragraph 1 briefing.